This video is the second part of our guide to the use of the Diversity Atlas interface. It is intended for coordinators, and you should view the first part of the interface guide before watching this video. From the Diversity Atlas dashboard, which appears when you first log in, click on World Views, which is located in the sidebar. When we talk about worldviews, we're looking at things like religion or spiritual belief, and also noting if participants don't identify with any religions or spiritual beliefs. In the top left, we can see the breakdown of worldviews as a bar chart. You can hover over the chart and get a pop-up with extra information. To the right, there is a list of worldviews. You can change the display to a pie graph style or a donut style. Below, you can see top worldview branches and top worldview subgroups, and you can hover over these for more information. Also, the chart filter can be used to refine the results. Then finally, at the bottom is the specific diversity index for worldview. Next, we select ethnicity and race in the sidebar. At the top of the page, we can see the bar graph showing racial identification. If you hover over the bars, you can get more information. To the right is the list of how participants racially identify themselves. If you click on the ethnic identification box at the top of the chart, this information will flip over to the data for ethnic identification. You can also select the chart filter button if you want to filter the results shown. In the bottom half of the page, there are gauges that measure ethnicity against gender, the percentage of people who identify as having two or more ethnicities, and how many people are born locally as opposed to born overseas. Finally, there is the diversity index gauge measuring overall ethnic and racial diversity. Going back to the sidebar, we can select key facts to see key facts about your group. You can see them all together or choose categories individually or in groups by selecting the buttons. You can also select Compare on the sidebar, and this will allow you to compare the data for different groups. In this sample, we compare our class to the whole school. Finally, we'll take another look at the coordinator screen. Select coordinator on the sidebar, and you'll be able to see different classes in the top box. The information shown here is for each teacher. In the far right column, there are extra options. You can delete that class, or you can see the teacher's survey information by selecting Show Info. In the bottom box, all the students who have taken the survey are listed, and in the options, you can view their surveys or delete them from the application. This concludes the second video about using the interface for Diversity Atlas. There are two other videos in this series that show you how to register for Diversity Atlas and how to do the coordinator setup for Diversity Atlas.